Welcome back to another one of our trading videos. This is Morgan here from Fletcher Trading. Today we're going to be going over our gold trading strategy. It's a relatively simple strategy but can be very effective in catching large moves in the market. If you'd like to see more of our analysis or trades that we're currently taking, then head over to our Telegram group to stay up to date. The link for that will be in the description below. So I like to start my analysis on the 1 hour chart. On screen here I have the 21 and the 8 exponential moving averages. So what I'm looking for here is the trend. If the 8 is below the 21, we're in a downtrend and we only want to be taking sell positions. And if the 8 is above the 21, then we only want to be looking for buy positions as we're in an uptrend. So after establishing the trend, I would then drop down to the 5-minute chart. On the 5-minute chart, I use the 200 exponential moving average and the 50 exponential moving average, as well as some custom indicators. I'm using the pivot points indicator and the Elder algorithm. These are two custom indicators available on the website. The link for that will be in the description below. The Elder algorithm helps you with your entries, and your pivot points will help you to set your stop loss and take profits. So if we move to this first position here, after we get the sell signal, as we're in a downtrend here, what we're looking for is the stochastic oscillator to pass back below 80, and that will be our entry point. So as you can see here, we get the signals off the Elder algorithm, and we would enter this position somewhere around the close of this bar. We would then set a stop loss just at a pivot point or a recent high, and then we would target the most recent lows. Once your position gets to around 25 pips in profit, we recommend setting your stop loss to break even. So as you can see, this position would be a winner as we'd be taken out around the lows here. So let's move on to the next position. If we were to enter this signal here, we would wait for the stochastic oscillator to pass back below 80, and when it does, we would enter, which would be somewhere around the close of this bar here. When you enter this position, you want to set your stop loss to a recent high or just above the resistance level using the pivot points. You would then target the most recent lows or just above it. So you'd be taking out this position somewhere around here. Moving on to the next position, it would be the exact same situation here. As you get your signals here, you're waiting for the stochastic oscillator to pass back below 80. And that happens somewhere around here, which if you look on the chart, it's about there. So if you entered here, you would probably set your stop loss to somewhere around this resistance level and target the lows somewhere around here or even these lows here. So let's move on to the next position. We are now in an uptrend. So in an uptrend, we only want to be taking buy positions. So we go to the first position here. We get our signals a little bit early, but as I said before, we're going to wait for confirmation using the stochastic oscillator. We're waiting for this to come back above 20 now as we're buying. So that happens, if you look at the stochastic oscillator, somewhere around here. So we'd enter this position probably at the close of this green bar. We would then target the most recent highs or just below, and we'd be taken out somewhere around here. And it's the exact same situation for these two here. You would enter somewhere around here after waiting for your confirmation, set your stop loss to a recent low, and you would target the most recent high. You'd be taken out somewhere around here, and the same situation for this one. As it isn't a most recent low, we would just use the pivot points indicator and we would target the highs up here. As you can see, this strategy works really well on gold on the 5-minute chart. Just going to scroll back here. This is a downtrend, so as you can see here, we have some nice sell positions. Then we move into an uptrend here, where we have some nice buy positions. Then we have our downtrend here, so if we look at the 1 hour chart and zoom in a bit, we can just divide this up again. And we drop down to the 5-minute chart. As you can see here, in this uptrend, we have a nice buy position. We have a sell in a nice downtrend here, then in an uptrend again. If you'd like to get your hands on this indicator, then then head over to the website fletchertrading.co.uk.